Hi, welcome back to Balloons Around the World with Joshua Clark. We're here in Houston, Texas. We're here at Herman Park. There's Miller Outdoor Theater that way. We have the Houston Zoo that way. We have the Butterfly Museum and Natural History Museum back that way. Beautiful park, beautiful area. If you're ever in Houston, come check it out. So today what we're going to make something that I've actually gotten a couple requests for. People asked me to make this. If you've seen my other videos, you know that I love making superhero stuff. I love doing Comic Cons and doing stuff that's fantasy and adventure. And so I have an instructional video on how to make Batman and how to make Iron Man and how to make Nick Fury. Well, today is how to make Incredible Hulk. I've had a couple people ask me, how would you make Incredible Hulk? And that's what we're going to do today, because people ask, well, how would you do him differently than other superheroes and make him have the big muscles? So today, on your video, we're going to show you guys how to make the Incredible Hulk out of balloons. Now, just something to keep in mind, as a balloon artist, you need to find out what works for you. Different balloon artists are good at different things. So feel free to take any of these. You can do it exactly the way I do it, or you can feel free to make your own changes and find out what works for you. But I'm going to show you my way, and I have several different Hulks that I make, depending on my mood. If I feel like making something really easy and I just want to get it done and quick, I have a 3-balloon Incredible Hulk that's really quick, really easy. It takes 3 balloons, boom, boom, and I'm done. And apparently, there's a train. So I have a 3 Hulk balloon that's really easy. That's an option. But I also have a 12 Hulk balloon that is quite big and really impressive, but also takes a lot of time. So the one I'm going to show you today is my 6-balloon Hulk. It takes 6 balloons, 4 green and 2 purple, but it's really fun, really easy. I like making it, and I hope you guys enjoy this. And again, feel free to simplify this or elaborate on it and make it more extravagant, however you see fit. So with that, we're going to get started. So with all of these, I just use the basic Qualitex pump. I find it's easier and more sanitary than having to blow them up by mouth. And so I just do, for all of these, it's just a 3-pump action. It's just 1, 2, 3. That's it for all of these. Okay, so I already have them pre-blown up because I'm outside, and I've had this is actually my second video making this. The first one, the balloons are blowing all over the place because it's really windy out here, and so I think I've solved the problem so they won't blow away. I think I've solved the problem so they won't blow away, but we're going to try. Okay, so first one, start off with the green balloon. You're going to fold it. You want a loop twist. This is going to be your head for the Hulk. So however big or small you want his head to be. But I normally do about a, I don't know what you call that, maybe 2 to 3, I guess 3-inch loop twist. We're just going to twist that around. Okay. Take the knot, shove it through the middle of the loop twist. That'll kind of hold it in place. Now we're going to make Incredible Hulk's pecs and his abs. So you're going to make 8 bubbles, 2 bigger ones and then 3 smaller ones. Okay. So 1, 2, 3 small ones for one side of his abs, and then 4, 5, 6. The hardest part of this one is just hanging on to all of this stuff and not letting it untwist on you. But if you can do that, that's why for little kids and for teens and stuff, or people with smaller hands, this can be a tricky one to learn, just because there's so much to like hang on to. But basically what I did is I made, let's tie this off. I did a big bubble, then 3 small bubbles, 3 more small bubbles, another big bubble, tied it all back around the top so you have this part hanging down, okay? And just put a little hole in it with your fingers like I did, okay? So put a little hole in it, or you can break it off, or you can break it off later. You don't have to do it right now. But then I tie this around the bottom here. Okay? And then what I do is I take the bottom 4 abs and I twist them together. Okay, so what we have is we have the Hulk's torso with his muscles and his abs. He's got a 6-pack, right? So now what we're going to do, to give the Hulk a little bit bigger arms, like big old biceps, okay, what we're going to do, for all of you watching, we are going to take these 2 green balloons, overlap them, okay, and in the middle, we're going to twist. It doesn't have to be exact, but you want to be as close as you possibly can. How you guys doing today? Right, doing good. So we're going to just tie that off, feed it through, okay? Squeeze in the middle, okay? And then you're just going to take this one, tie the knot around, and feed it through. Okay? I hope that was clear. If you ever, and again, if you've ever excuse me. If you ever have any questions with any of my balloons, like you're trying to make something and don't understand how I did something or are confused with how I did something, all I need you to do is send me a little email, send me a message, find my phone number, call me, whatever works best for you, and just say, hey, I had a question. I saw you making this online and it didn't make sense. All I did was tie the knot around, and then I just did a little pinch twist. Okay, because that's going to be the Hulk's elbow. Now the other elbow, again, all you're doing is a pinch twist. Okay, so what we just had, we had the two green balloons. We just overlapped them, found in the middle where they overlapped, twisted it together, then took the knots, tied it around, and then did a pinch twist to kind of hold it in place. Okay, and those are going to be his biceps and elbows. Okay, and we're just take that and tie that around his head. Okay, so again, if you have any questions ever about anything that I make, just send me a message, because I tend to, there's a lot of things that I do and I don't even really think about it anymore. I just kind of do it. And so I don't really think to explain some things, because to me, I don't even really realize that what I'm doing sometimes. I just kind of do. So again, we have his upper torso, kind of, if you can see, and his two big biceps over here. Okay, now we're just going to make his forearms. So again, just a bubble. And then we're just going to do a little pinch twist. Okay, same thing on the other side. Bubble. And a pinch twist. Okay, now we want to get rid of this extra piece because we don't need it. So what I do is I do what's called a thumb roll, or you can accomplish this, like I said in my other videos, by doing two pinch twists. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll it like this. And that allows you to, sorry, didn't mean to drop it, but that allows you to pop part of it off without popping the entire balloon. Okay? So all I did is I did a little pinch twist, and we just take this extra part and just rip it. Okay, don't overthink it, just rip it. Okay, now do the same thing over on this pinch twist. We're just gonna do my little thumb roll. Okay, then we take this extra part off. Okay, so then we have the Hulk's upper body, if you can see. So he's got muscles, you know, big arms. Okay, six-pack abs. Okay, now again, there's different ways to do this. I don't always make him this way. Sometimes I don't give him the double bicep, I just have the single bicep. Sometimes I give him a big old pounding fist, like I actually make it like 4 bubbles and do like a lock twist almost, and so give him big old fist, right? But in this one, I'm not doing that, so this is the one I tend to make more than the others. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make his pants. Now pants can be kind of tricky, his purple pants. Okay, so for this one, all I'm going to do is I'm going to just make a little bubble, and you're going to end up popping this off anyway, but I just find it's easier to do it this way if you have that little bubble. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 3 pinch twists. Okay, some people have a hard time. It took me a while to do this without popping it on the third one, because it's a lot of pressure on the balloon. All I'm doing is 3 pinch twists. And again, I don't know why it pops sometimes, and I don't know how to keep it from popping. I just know that practice. That's the only thing I know to say. See, it just popped on me. But again, the cool thing with balloons is if it pops, you can usually save it. You don't usually have to throw it away. So just react quickly and try and do your best to save it if it pops. So again, I had part of it pop, but saved it. So all I'm going to do is do 3 bubbles. So that's going to be basically his waist, essentially, of the Hulk. Okay? Then we're going to go down, and we're going to do 2 pinch twists. And these 2 pinch twists are basically going to be the Hulk's knees. Okay? These are going to be the Hulk's knees. And I'm trying to keep this video under 10 minutes. So we'll see how I do. Okay? So we're going to do the same thing again over here. Except this one, I'm going to take this knot. I'm actually going to tie the knot around the base of these 3 up here. Okay? So these are going to be like the Hulk's calves, if you will. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to take, or quads, I guess, not calves. And then we're going to take this piece, bend it back up, twist it around here, and then break it off. Okay? I recommend learning how to do that. Just sit there and practice so you can do it, because sitting there and trying to use scissors to pop it just takes forever. Okay? So again, we're going to do 2 more pinch twists. Okay? and then twist it back around the top. And one of my pinch twists at the top just pop. So you know what we do? Do another one. Again, if something messes up in a balloon, you just fix it. And again, I'm trying to make this as easily and as clear as possible, but with the glare, I can't really see the computer screen, so I can't see always if something goes out. So I'm trying to be as clear as I can. So all I did was 3 pinch twists, down with the balloon, pinch twist, back up, down with the balloon, pinch twist, back up, and that's going to be his torso. Now what we're going to do, excuse me, I got to get a soccer ball. We're going to take this little piece of this balloon that popped off, okay, and we're going to tie that around this base here. And again, don't overthink it, don't get stressed out if something goes wrong, if something pops, because again, the customer doesn't know what it's supposed to look like, okay, so you got those little things, but you want to give them green feet, right? So what I'm going to do is that's where our last balloon comes in. All you're going to do a little bubble and a pinch twist, okay, and then twist it, and you're going to twist that around the 2 pinch twists on the bottom of one of the purple sides. Okay, then you're going to break this off, but keep it. So you break it off, let's retie it, and you do the same thing again. Bubble, pinch twist, bubble, twist it around, break it off. Now again, normally I would go much faster in this at a restaurant. This is the Hulk that I do make for restaurant line work. But again, normally I'm trucking. I would have normally been done with this a long time ago. But I'm trying to explain things and be, you know, make it easy for other people to learn and watch. And it's hot and windy outside, okay? But again, there's different ways to do it. This is just my quick one though. So we got the abs, we got the feet, the pants, and he's got like bigger quads than he does calves, right? The big biceps, smaller forearms. And then for the face, just really easy. Give him some angry eyebrows. And you know, that's just a quick little face, but you can be like, Hulk smash. Okay, so that is our basic, our simple, our Hulk here in Houston, Texas. So again, balloons around the world, Joshua Clark. Have fun.